Senile. Babbzy since you born say you spoil. Go Babbzy, go Babbzy, go Babbzy, go Babbzy. I want your block them up slowly and shake up the merchandise.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your girl Babbzy here. Small video for you today. I promise I ain't gonna be as long as the last one. This is gonna be my part 2 video to my rebranding Babbzy rant. Now, if you have not seen part 1, people, I think you might need to go and watch that one first before you watch this one here, because that may give you a little bit more insight to what I'm talking about today. I know part 1 was a little bit like, oh great the word. You know, I wish I could sing. No, for real. If I was like Barris Hammond, I would have no problems in life. All he does is like walk out on stage. What one dance can do, and everyone's screaming and hollering. He has no problems. But yeah, before I go into this second rant, I want to make sure that you are following me on Instagram. My name over there is Strictly Babbzy, as well as on all the social media outlets. My name is Strictly Babbzy. On Facebook, my name is Babbzy at large. Now, my first video, rant number 1, I got so much messages. It's weird because the views kind of seemed a little low to me, but I think like almost every single person that watched that video either like messaged me on WhatsApp, messaged me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, email. Like people were just like, Babbzy, no, don't give up. And I understand where a lot of people are coming from, but I don't think that people really understood what I'm saying about the slump I've been in and what I'm going through and why I'm going through it and stuff like that. So for me, I just want you guys to know. Let me clear up some things before I go forward and tell you what is going to be happening going forward, right? Good. I know that bloggers get cursed. Anybody that's popular and is out here and popping, they're gonna get cussed, right? I'm not out here delusional thinking like I want to be some blogger who gets no negative feedback, no backlash, no whatever. That is not ever going to happen as a blogger. And in this world that we live in now, especially social media has turned into this vile entity that basically you cannot escape people being rude, disrespectful, these kinds of things to you. I am very well aware of that. And I'm not saying that I'm crying about the feedback and I'm crying about being cursed out. Like, I really don't care about haters. But this problem that I'm having is not about haters. It's something totally different. So I touched on like beauty bloggers, technology bloggers, right? A person that's comparing a Samsung Note 7 to an iPhone 7 is going to tell you the specs. They're going to tell you blah, 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 blah. They're going to get a hefty paycheck from Apple or Samsung. And then they're going to go and they're going to compare 2 new phones next week. No one's telling them to suck out their blood clot muma. No one's following them and stalking them for weeks, making fake profile after fake profile after fake profile, and cursing them out because they think the iPhone 7 is better than the Samsung. They don't get that. Beauty bloggers, they will get, yeah, you're a transvestite. I mean, I get that too. You're ugly, you're this and you're that. But then it kind of just dies down there. Like, no one's going to really come after you because you're saying Maybelline mascara is better than L'Oreal. Like, people are not threatening to kill beauty bloggers over those kinds of topics. Now, what I do is shedding light on topics that people don't want to talk about for whatever reason. And the thing with me, I'm realizing now, is that I don't relate to the mentality of the people that I'm trying to help. So we have a very big problem. Now, when I first started blogging, I had more of a comedy type feel. I'm not a comedian, but I'm funny. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make you laugh. You know what I mean? I'm Babbzy. I'm gonna make you giggle. I'm gonna say something funny, whatever. Most of my fans were in the diaspora. So I had Bajans at first reaching out to me from Switzerland, Sweden, New Zealand, Korea, who were homesick bad, out where they're out doing whatever business they're doing, and online can't find nothing Bajan, nothing funny. So that's who started to follow me at first. And then because I started talking about my Trini mechanic, my Grenadian neighbor, all those people started to come in as well. I got really popular in the Grenadian community because of Junior George. Now, if you don't know who Junior George is, he is like the Grenadian Mexican. Okay, that's what I call him. And when he started up TCN, which is a online, my earring fell off. I'm not even gonna edit that out. An online TV channel. You know, he was looking for content. Me and him started talking. This is years ago, and he started running my stuff and whatever. So most of my fans were always outside of the Caribbean, but had Caribbean roots and heritage, which were a lot of the people who messaged me because of my first rant, who were like, no, Babbzy, like, I look to you for this, that, and the other, right? So obviously along the way, I started to get popular within the islands, and I'm grateful and thankful for that. Now, this is where the struggle has been coming, because it's like, you have a problem, let's solve it. We need help. Come to help, fuck off. Okay, bye. Come back and help. Okay, you need help? Fuck off. Okay, bye. So it's like, I don't understand what's happening anymore. You know, so for me, I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, am I helping you or am I not helping you? So I made the decision, I'm not helping you, because I can't live in this Dr. Jekyll Hyde bipolar type society that you guys want to live in. If you have a problem or you're having issues, if you're facing poverty, if you're facing levels of crime that are astronomical and you're concerned, like in Trinidad right now, people are messaging me every day, someone is being kidnapped, people are being taken up, but it's like, okay, what's the next step in this crime fight that we want to do with Trinidad, right? Now, Trinidad is a different situation than, let's say, Jamaica. Trinidad doesn't have the resources to fight crime. And in Trinidad, a lot of the people who own funeral homes are people who have vested interest for people to die. You understand what I say? So they have some other things to work out. But Trinidadians, for the most part, are not delusional about their crime problem. They're not going to be like, Trinidad's the safest place on the planet. Anybody that said Trinidad is violent, they lie. They're not really going to pull that. Now, Jamaica, I don't know, and I touched on this in my first video. I don't get the mentality, and I don't relate to it, and I don't understand it, so I can't help. The other day, 5 people were murdered and burnt in a home. A woman and her 4 children. And people kept messaging and they were like, Babbzy, you need to do something. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Because when I start to get real about crime in Jamaica, you guys tell me to suck out my muma and dead. You tell me that I grudge you. So how do we rectify the crime in Jamaica? I have no clue, because I don't know how to fix a problem that you can't even look at, acknowledge, nor face. That is Obia land. And I don't live there, and I don't know how to fix that. I know that if you want to fix crime, you need to start looking at consistencies in penalties and punishment. So you want a free cartel, but you don't, like, I can't wrap my head around that. If you murder someone, you gotta go to jail. That's how I see things. You have to come with some kind of consistency type situation. And I don't feel like Jamaicans are ready for that. It's like the minute you say something about Jamaica, they want to kill you. And it's like, but they're coming to you for help. But they're cussing you. And it's like, I don't get this. I don't want to do this no more. And people don't understand that. It's not about hate. It's about, why am I going somewhere to deal with this? In my regular life, 9 to 5, my mother, my father, pretty much respectable people, right? So you see this, oh, your pussy big on your sis. I don't do this all day. I know a lot of you who telling me to suck your mother, your own mother tells you to suck your mother. But like, I don't live there. Like 97% of my day is work, documentation, writing, business transactions, talking to corporations, looking for ways to leverage my brand. I cannot spend hours a day with you, telling you to fuck off and go. Oh, I could cuss. I'm going to tell you that me, I don't think there's anybody on the planet that could curse me out. Maybe Kia Rankin boss. Maybe. But I don't live there. That's not my life. I don't curse my mom. I don't curse my dad. It's funny. I was listening to this voice note the other day from this dancehall socialite girl. She was addressing her mother. And I didn't know that she was addressing her mom if I didn't read the title of the voice note. Because she was calling her mother by her first name. And she was saying how she hated her. And her mother treated her bad. And make her sleep on the ground. And she did her this. And she did her that. And I'm like, This is why you all are like this. If you have children and you treat them bad, they grow up to treat people bad. And then they kill, and they rob, and they rape, and they do all kinds of things because they're not brought up, they're dragged up. But you can't talk to people and tell them that because they get offended. If your mom and dad was a jackass, that's not your fault. But what you have to understand is you have to break the cycle if you choose to. Now, if you choose to have 45 children and 55 baby daddies, you're probably going to put forth a whole bunch of children in society that are fucking nuisances. But you don't want to hear that conversation because it calls for self-reflection, and you don't want to self-reflect. You want to blame people. I can't help this. I know how to fix problems by addressing them and facing them, not pretending and pointing fingers. So for me, I don't know how to do this anymore. I'm lost. So that is what I'm pulling away from. So when I say to you, I don't want to really be talking to people who are like, your man is a batty man, and I don't want to talk to you. So one of the things I've done is I've locked down my Facebook personal pages. I have 2. One page is going to be for the people who I went to school with, I grew up with, I worked with. The other page is going to be like the blogging page where I kind of do my jokes and stuff in the day. I know you. And when I say know you, there's people that I know that I've never met, but I know them. You understand what I mean? And I'm going to have those 2 pages. If I don't know you, you're not on my personal page. I'm deleting you from now. Just know it's not personal. I don't want nobody I don't know on my page and around me. Because everybody else goes on their Facebook page and they know the people on their page. I don't want to be around people I don't know anymore. So that's one of the ways to lock it down. 2, I don't want no conversation with you about big pussy and dig out bati. And I don't want that conversation, man. Real talk. Like, take that somewhere else. And I don't know if you guys don't know any other way of communicating. I don't know what it is, but I don't want to do that no more. Like, I can do it, but it's not making money or productive for me. So I don't want you choose to do what you want to do in your life. You want to tell people suck up this and that, go ahead and do it. But I give up on that fight. And it's funny because I look at other bloggers. I watch SoFlo TV and I watch DMR News for my dance hall information. And it's like this whole Movado and cartel and popcorn. I'm like, yo, I have to call people to talk to them about it because I can't blog about it because I know what's going to happen. The popcorn lights are going to be like, and then you say something about alkaline and SoFlo and DMR News. Yo, I take my hats off to them because they're in the trenches still trying to fight with these people to enlighten them, and I can't do that. I don't want to do that. I know in the bottom of my heart that's not me. I can help people. I can communicate with people that can communicate back. I can help people that want help. But this, I'm so done with that. Dancehall. I listen to dancehall every single day. I love dancehall music. I grew up on dancehall music. But what you all don't understand is where dancehall is now. Here's the problem. No one wants to fuck with it. Not because of the genre dancehall, because of the location venue dancehall. The culture dancehall. And I've said this before. They're going to take the tropical house because they don't want to associate with the bricks and the lighting pussy on fire and the throwing women around, and they don't want to associate with that. You have to understand, people don't want to associate with gutterness. So it's not that people are against dancehall. They're against what is happening in the dancehall and the behaviors encouraged in dancehall. They don't want to go with this bleaching thing. Bleaching is not cool. It might be in the dancehall, but for the rest of the world, people are like, what the fuck are you doing to your face and your body? Why are you bleaching? So people are trying to distance themselves from that. So they're going to call Rihanna Tropical House and Justin Bieber and Drake. And it's so funny, you're cussing Drake about what he's stealing from dancehall. He's doing this. He puts popcorn in a Michael Jordan commercial. He's a bati man and he must sleep with popcorn. I can't relate to that. And I'm done trying to. And what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be going to the carnivals, I'm going to be touring, I'm going to be doing Babbzy stuff, I'm going to be going back to what I originally did, what made me happy in the beginning, which was talking to the people in the diaspora, cheering them up, learning about their situations. Why are you in Korea? What are you doing in New Zealand? And go back to that type of blogging, which is more about the culture and the music at a different angle. So the politics, I can't have a political discussion with a Caribbean person. It makes no sense. I cannot wrap my head around Caribbean politics, and I don't want to. I can't talk about crime. I don't want to do it, because when I start to get serious, you can't handle it. So I don't want to do this with you no more, because you're having the problem. It's kind of like you're driving your car and you go through this neighborhood and everybody comes out of their house and they start slamming against your car and throwing rocks at it, and you get out unscathed and you're like, yay, I'm safe. Are you going to drive back down that road the next day? You're going to take an alternative route, right? That's how I feel right now. Like I'm driving down a road and I'm being rocks thrown at me and beaten up on me. I don't want to do that no more. I really don't. So that's where my brand is right now. I am doing Caribbean stuff. I will always be Caribbean. We were Caribs, not Cribs. And I'm just going to do what I want to do. So when there's problems in your country and someone's blowing up 5 people and killing them, I'm probably not going to touch that. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not touching that. You know, I can't have that conversation anymore. I'm not doing it. So I'm still here. My skin is not thin. I don't need thicker skin. I just don't want to do certain things anymore with people. That's just how I feel. So let me do something for the Caribbean at a large level. Cha-ching ching. And you cuss me and call me a transvestite. Instead of me fighting with you to help you out of something, and I'm not making money and I'm being cussed. That makes no sense. It makes no sense for me anymore. The magnitude that I'm at, I just don't want to do that anymore. And for me, it's like I'm at that stage now where I'm like, I go places, I can't live in peace. People are like, Babbzy, I want a picture. And I mean, I'm not complaining about that, but I am hounded all day. Every day. There's somebody who wants me to help them start a blog. There's somebody who wants me to give them advice on music. There's somebody who wants me to make a connection with a producer, promoter, whatever. All day. That is my life. And I need a break from that, man. I just want to be in my normal life for a bit and kind of juggle it out. Like Nicole Bitchy, she stopped her gossip blog altogether and then started her positive blog, and she went through a very tough time earlier this year financially because she lost all of her endorsements and clients, because she obviously isn't doing what she was doing before. So she's dropped her blog cold turkey and started something new, and I know from a strategic standpoint that's a very bad move, so that's why I never did it. But I'm transitioning out, so that's why we've just been trying to cycle out the crap and bring in what it is that I really want to do. So I'm still going to be here and I'm still going to do Caribbean topics. I'm still going to be the Caribbean cultural ambassador, but I'm just not doing certain things anymore. And I just want you guys to understand that, because I feel a lot better. I'm a lot happier. I know what I want to do. I know who I don't want around me. So just know that if you're riffraff, I'm not going to engage with you. I'm not doing it anymore. So, you know, suck out your mothers and this and that. I'm not doing that. I have no time for that. So keep that to the left. Is that the left? Yeah, that's going to be left for you, right? Everything you got is in the box to the left. And I'm just going to go this way. And whoever's coming with me this way, you come with me, all right? Whoever going that way, stay over there. Don't follow me, you know what I mean? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. You understand what I said? So, people, that's it. I'm good. 100% better. Had some time to think and reflect. I just want to let you guys know I appreciate every single message, email that you guys sent me. I mean, I had some people. One girl made me cry, was Just Tia. I was just like, oh Lord, why didn't people just go tell me these things here and make me feel so, you know? I had a lot of people reach out to me who just are like, yo man, we need you out here, Babbzy, like don't go. And I'm just like, I know, but I can't cut off my leg for one anymore, you know what I mean? So I gotta find a way to make myself happy, and that's just why we're doing the brand shift and the brand changing. So I'm gonna be at all the carnivals, Trinidad Carnival, all them things, I'm gonna be there, but I'm just not gonna be, the house burned down with 5 children. Someone else can deal with that, man. And I mean, one day I hope that Jamaica Because the Jamaican people that I know up here are nothing like the ones that are seeming to find me and curse me out. They're like night and day. And if you guys don't really buckle down and focus on your problems, they're never going to get better. Your children are going to keep dying. You're not going to have access to jobs. You're not going to have access to education. And you just need to focus. This suck out and this and that, that might be the way you deal with the people in your neighborhood, but the rest of the world is not doing that. If you don't know how the people act, watch The Cosby Show. Watch Full House. Watch how people talk to one another. They don't talk to each other like that. So just figure out what you guys want to do, man. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I wish y'all luck. I hope it works out. I hope someone steps up. I hope people figure it out. Big up DMR News, CV, and Soulflow. Keep doing the dancehall thing. You know what I mean? That's all I can say. I'm not really going to be dealing with that stuff no more. So hope you all understand and love you guys. And I will see you Sunday.